What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from all this goodness sitting in front of me, I am finally putting together my holiday/Christmas planner. I picked up a lot of things over the course of the past 2 weeks. I was really having a hard time getting my hands on the Christmas extension pack. My local Joann's, Michael's, and everybody was sold out the past couple weeks. So I ended up finding this on scrapbooking.com. So shout out to them for still having this in stock. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't intentional nor a favor for me. However, I was just excited that I even found it. And on top of that, I picked up some seasonal and Christmas books. So let's go on ahead and start putting all of this goodness together. All right, so to start, I went on ahead and pulled some of my silver rings to attach to this cover. And for the cover itself, I actually ordered this on Etsy. I will go on ahead and put the Etsy page name on the screen so you guys can check that out. But I picked this cover specifically because I actually grabbed this book from Hobby Lobby and it has the same prints in it. I didn't realize that they had a big pad in this print as well, so I went on ahead and grabbed this because I knew that I would be doing some DIYs using this paper as well, so I thought it was perfect. So that's what we are starting with, some silver rings, and it's just white on the inside, which, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I might end up putting like some stickers on this side. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far yet. But for now, let's go on ahead and pop in our Christmas expansion pack. This, for a fact, obviously will be in this planner. In the back, it comes with 2 sheets of stickers, so I'm just gonna set that to the side for now. And let's go on ahead and pop this stuff in there. Now that we have the expansion pack in the planner, I did want to go on ahead and slide in my December calendar. And I pulled this out of, I forget which planner it was, but this is a vertical, which is not what I normally use. But for Christmas, since there's going to be a lot more activities, I definitely wanted to use the vertical. That way I could have like my normal setup just for like my normal things, and then I have a separate calendar for Christmas things. And then I went on ahead and grabbed November as well. I know we're pretty much at the end of November, but I do want to plan the week of Thanksgiving as well, just because there's going to be a lot of different things going on, and usually that weekend after will be geared towards, you know, trying to get ready for the holidays. So I probably will take out the other days and just do like, you know, a sticky situation where I'll just go on ahead and stick these 2 together. And then I think I may want to, I don't know, I may want to redecorate this just because it doesn't go with the whole theme of everything, but we shall see. I may be a little lazy about it and just say screw it. So got some dates in there, so that's good. Oh, I forgot to grab some filler paper. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab filler paper and I'll be right. All right, I went on ahead and grabbed me some old regular, schmegular filler paper. And we're gonna pop that in there. And I think I wanna make a cover sheet of some sort, just because like, we wanna open this up to some goodness. So far, here's what we're looking like. It's not super thick. I probably could have gotten away with using some smaller discs, but I have no idea where any of them are. So let's see. All right, so as for some books that I can decorate with, I grabbed the Christmas Joy book, the winter book, and the seasonal book, which you guys seen in my last plan with me. I used this for some of the fall, even though I didn't really get around to many of the fall stickers. Yeah, anyways, so these are the three books. What the heck am I saying? So these are the 3 sticker books that I'm mainly going to be focusing in. I'm thinking that I want to create a nice little cover page. So I have this LOL sticker book. This is their seasonal as well. They have some really, really pretty lettering in the back that I really like. So I think I might use some of that. And then obviously we have like some of this stuff as well. Even though I don't feel like this will match up tremendously with the other stuff I have, there's like little things that I can pull in, like the candy canes and so on and so forth. So first thing I want to do is, let me see. There's also some lettering back here, I believe, which this is a little bit more on the bold side. So maybe I want to do a mix of the 2. I wonder if I can find a sticker that says holiday. So I think I want to put a Honeywood holiday, something like that. So let's just see what we can find real quick. Celebrate, or maybe we can put Honeywood family holiday. And I love the dot grid because I have a better idea for how to line everything up. Oh, I didn't realize these were white. That's okay. Okay, so ABCD. Oh, these are clear. Never mind. I lied. I keyed. Honeywood. Family. I'm not really liking the A right there, so I think I'm gonna do away with the block lettering and maybe put the Honeywood family. I think my husband would like that too because he's always the Honeywood. Kind of like, so we're in Ohio, so Ohio State University. It's the Ohio State University. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna save that guy and let's put the Honeywood family because I know he'll get a kick out of that. Liking this. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I told y'all, like, I can low-key be a perfectionist. I didn't tell you guys that. I don't know why I just said that, but I can be kind of a perfectionist when it comes to like decorating these pages, because I don't know why I feel like it has to be perfect, but that's just my own issue. So I also grabbed this washi, and I'm feeling like I can probably use this for something. I just don't know what yet. I kind of like the idea of creating like a landscape. So none of this stuff would look good on the bottom, but let's just go on ahead and start creating this little situation down here. So I think I am done with this for now. So this will be our cover page. And I'm actually going to put this back here with the notes. Okay, so for right now, this is what we have going on. We've got our cute little cover page that we created, and then we have the last week of November, so we can plan that out for Thanksgiving. And then we have December. So I am going to do a separate video because I want to do a countdown to Christmas, and I want to try to do as many things as possible. So kind of in that same vein of a bucket list, I'm going to put it all here, but then I'm also going to create a separate page, and I kind of want to plan it all out on my calendar. And then I will be doing spreads every week in December leading into the new year. I haven't done a vertical spread in a while, but I'm extremely excited because I've been watching everybody else's spreads with their verticals, and I really, really missed it. So I'm glad that I'm doing this for the month of December because, like I said, I've been working out of my monthly now since July, and it's been fun, but like, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of that old thing. So I'm going to be going back to my vertical spread for the month of December. So there goes that. And then as far as the first tab, as far as the tabs in the expansion pack, so I'll tell you guys briefly how I plan to use each one of these sections. We do Christmas Eve at my in-laws' house, so there's not a whole lot of menu planning there. I usually just bring a dish. However, for Christmas Day, I go in. So I make breakfast, I make like a spread of like, you know, things that the kids can snack on throughout the day for like lunch and things like that. And then for Christmas dinner, I always do a prime rib and like maybe a fish or something. And I always try to switch up the sides because everything is always so traditional with Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. I try to, you know, add some variety for Christmas Day. So here I will be planning out what I need to, you know, purchase and all of that. So like the menu planning, I will be using, I probably will be able to get away with using this 2 years in a row because I really don't need 8 different menus, but you know what I mean. So I will go on ahead and do some of my holiday recipes as far as like my prime rib. I'll go on ahead and put that in there. Any breakfast casseroles that I make, I will put that in here. And I do want to start trying to make more pies. I'm not a big baker. I just don't have the patience for like the measuring and the mixing and all of that. Like, I just feel like it's so much work. But I'm going to try my hand at making a couple of pies this year. So maybe I will do, you know, a video showing you guys my different recipes. For the party section, I have one Christmas party that I plan myself. And so I will be utilizing this section to plan that out. I do like that it has the notes on the back here because I can really kind of plan out like who's bringing what, because usually it's like potluck style. So I have like my base menu, but then I can also keep track of, you know, who's bringing what. That way I can like kind of figure out what my menu will look like based off of what people are bringing, because sometimes you just need to fill in some things. So that's what I'm going to be using my party section for. And then as for the cookie exchange, so we usually do, like a cookie bake with me and my best friend, my husband, our kids, my sister, she comes over with my niece and my nephew, and my brother, he'll come over with my niece. So it's not really much of an exchange. It's just an evening of us baking different types of cookies. And every year we try to bake an extra cookie. This has only been 3 years now that we've been doing this. Even though our kids are like so old, we would just buy the cookies or just make sugar cookies and like let them decorate it. But now like we try to do like a bunch of different types of cookies. So I might be adding in more recipe sheets because I believe we are already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we definitely make more than 5 types of cookies. So I probably will go on ahead and add in more recipe sheets from my recipe planner. Anyways, and then I like that it has this baking ingredients and party supplies. I always just collect things over time. I really won't need this because, like I said, it's usually just my nieces and my nephews and then my kids and my best friend. So it's not a whole thing. So I don't know really how I'm going to utilize this just yet, but we shall see. All right, and for cards and gifts, this year, I think I want to send out Christmas cards. I just want to write, I bought a bunch of blank cards, so I'm not going to be doing like customized cards, but I want to just write an encouraging note to everybody that I send them out to. So maybe it won't be like, you know, a super fancy card, but I just want to write words of encouragement to people. So if you would like to receive a Christmas card this year, leave your, follow me over at Instagram and drop your address there with your first and last name, and I will send you guys a Christmas card with an encouraging message in it. So that's something that I would like to do. A friend of mine did that, and I thought it was such an amazing idea. It wasn't for Christmas, but it was just cuz, and I really, really love that idea. So I really want to try to do something like that. So again, if you want to receive a card from me this year, head over to my Instagram and drop me a DM with your address and your first and last name. So it has plenty of spaces here to put in addresses and things. I actually have a PDF with everybody's address in it, so maybe I'll transfer it over to this, or maybe I'll just use this specifically for my like my Instagram friends, my social media friends. And then as for wish lists or gift lists, Every year we set the kids down and we have them write out a list. This year I wanted to do things slightly different because my kids have it all. Like, and honestly, my youngest daughter, she doesn't play with a lot of toys. Everything is like based around devices and like, you know, video games and stuff like that. So it's not a lot of physical items that we can purchase for them. But I do want to adopt a family this year and maybe have the kids write Christmas lists for other kids. So I think I'm gonna have them write, you know, their list and then write 3 things down to give to another kid. That's what I think I wanna do. I haven't quite thought it out fully, but that's kind of the direction that I'm headed in. So that's what I'll probably use this section for. And then stocking stuffer ideas, which is always a good little list to go by, because stocking stuffers is something that I always forget about, which is terrible. So yeah, there's that. Then the memories section, it has these cute little pages with favorite memories. Not really sure how I'm gonna use this section yet, but I think it's super cute. And then we have holiday traditions. We really only have like a handful of traditions, but I will do my best to, like, you know, just kind of log those things. And then in the back we have our notes section, which is where I will probably brainstorm some ideas that I want to create memories out of. So as for right now, this is my Christmas and / holiday planner. If you guys want to see how I create DIYs and fill out these pages in this planner, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification button. That way you will be notified every time I drop a new video. And until the next one, I thank you guys so much for coming by. Peace out.